What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. In today's video, we've got This Week at Bungie, so roll the intros and I hope you enjoy.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Alrighty, so this week at Bungie, they revealed the Deestiny. Now, since last week's blast of weekly blog fodder, Bungie has actually come to show us what is afoot in Deestiny in the coming future. It was a great way to actually spend the weekend for a lot of us. Now, Bungie met thousands of awesome players and sent thousands more roaming through around 2 race courses. They showed Guardians how to celebrate the season of celebration, giving, and healthy competition. They breathe the depth of magical air into Anaheim, California. Wish I was there. I'm in Australia. But let's get into what we've got in this update. So, SPARROW Racing League is making a comeback. It is under a new direction of Amanda Holiday. It is gonna be like it was last time, but with all new secrets, treasures, and amazing things to unlock. Strikes have become a squad event perceived by Commander Zavala, and some of those squad strikes have been redesigned with Seaver infestations. This event will bestow upon us many gifts, these gifts consisting of new gear sets, new exotic weapons, and old favorites to help break the ice. Icebreaker. Those are just a few of the seasonal updates you'll find in the tower. All this wrapped up and packaged in a new record book. Got the Rise of Iron? It'll be there waiting for you. Don't have the Rise of Iron as of yet? It's not too late to actually gear up and join Lord Salad Fingers in his adventure and quest to avenge the fallen Iron Lords. The games begin December 13th. They end January the 3rd, so that is 3 weeks of let's get racing towards the finish line action of 2016 togetherness. And welcome him 2016 with loving arms and striking new ways to upgrade our Guardians with seasonal gifts, rewards, and treasures that hopefully we don't have to pay for. Fingers crossed, that's my part. On Tuesday, it'll be time to let it snow. Bungie, you made me do it once again.
Let it go, let it go.
Had to do it, sorry. But anyway, Bungie is doing a new Bungie bounty. This one is with Rooster Teeth. The SPARROW Racing League Bungie bounty is going to be consisting of SPARROW Racing League with Rooster Teeth versus Bungie. It's starting on Wednesday, December the 14th at 10 AM Pacific. Pretty awesome piece of artwork there. There are 3 races on each team. Their team, Battle 3 of Bungie's. The first SPARROW to actually cross the finish line will claim victory for their team. We're invited. On Twitch, there'll be collisions, there'll be blood, and may the fastest and most devious team win. So, speaking of devious teams, we've got decorations. The team at Deestiny have actually come ahead and given us new sets of armor that are freaking amazing. Now with the Dawning, we've got these 3 sets for all 3 classes. We've got the Titan, we've got the Hunter, and we've got the Warlock. Warlock looks the best, I'd have to say. Just check this out. If you don't believe me, the Warlock is getting a new set of chroma gear that is hype. I love it. Holy Jesus, that looks sick. Male, female, day and night. That's cool, but not as cool as the new actual Dawning gear that we have for all 3 classes. Let's start out again with the Warlock. Day, night, male, female. Holy Jesus, they look awesome. These are from the mind of Ian McIntosh. These are his visions. Check out a few more right here as the Hunter, or Huntress if you will. We've got day and night, both male and female, looking amazing. Seriously, freaking cool. Something you won't actually find in Ian's portfolio, they state, is this. Now the Titan. Oh my god, this Titan looks freaking cool. The reason why it looks so cool and so unique is because it was designed by their friends over at High Moon Studios. Specifically, they've got to actually thank Priscilla Laundra for the actual creation of this new gear for the Titans. Pretty freaking cool. Hype that they are actually collaborating on things. That is cool. But that is not the end of what we've got. We've also got the patch notes as we usually do. They're fixing an update for completionists among everyone. If you weren't actually able to get your sigil of the young wolf emblem because of, well, problems, or you weren't actually able to receive your achievement for actually getting all of the attuned artifacts, there is a fix to that. So the student of history trophy / achievement or the sigil of the young wolf emblem, they're all going to be available now because of this update. Skeleton keys have also been adjusted, which everyone has been asking for. Skeleton key drops have been increased slightly in the Siva Crisis playlist, Siva Crisis Heroics playlist, and the weekly Nightfall, as well as players now being able to receive a single skeleton key for their first account completion of a Nightfall. So that is pretty cool. That is every week you will get one skeleton key. Pretty awesome. Save those skeleton keys up for the Imago loop. Just do it. I don't know. In case these new strikes actually have possibly some new gear, then use it on these new strikes. But something that is almost as cool, if not as cool, characters that are level 40 will now automatically convert uncommon engrams, those being the green engrams of weapon and armor, into armor and weapon materials. Thank God, that is freaking amazing. That means that we don't actually have to worry so much about those greens that actually take up those precious slots where we could have some sweet loot. So, that is freaking cool. Brother Vance will now be offering new materials for exchange for passage coins and motes of light. I don't see that as just being passage coins for motes of light. I kind of consider that being possibly even more, hopefully, fingers crossed, even though they don't actually say that. They do say a lot of Guardians have found themselves short on passage coins when Trials of Osiris goes live. Brother Vance will now offer them in exchange for motes of light. Legendary weapons obtained from the Gunsmith rank 2 quest can now be repurchased from the Gunsmith. So if you've gone ahead and actually dismantled your Steel Piercer, a Mobius or Susanoo, don't worry, you can actually repurchase that and now have those weapons back for a simple cost of some legendary marks. All of this plus more will actually be going live on Tuesday the 13th at 10 AM. So, everyone get hype, not too long. It is freaking awesome. Quick side note that if you want to go through and complete the Nightfall before this activity, don't. Simple as that. They do state that you can actually do it. However, there could be a chance where it actually causes problems with the rewards that are actually introduced in the update 2.5.0 and you wouldn't actually receive your skeleton key until the next weekly reset. So, don't do that. If you attempt to actually launch the Nightfall, however, you'll be resulted in an error code of honeydew. So, yeah, don't have to worry. That's pretty much it. All we have for this week at Bungie. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, let me know in the comment section what you are hyped for the Dawning, or if there is just anything that is seriously cool about the Dawning you are hyped about. Once again though, this has been Zach Novak. If you have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, share this video around because it seriously does help the channel out a lot, and the way that YouTube is going, the more interactions you have, the better a video actually does. And I want a lot of people to actually see this. There is some good information in here and some awesome stuff for some veteran players if you are coming back to Destiny. Once again though, if you have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, share this video around, and I'll be sharing like Karen if he was at Sharon. But until next time, this is Zach Novak, signing off. Peace out.